Anyway, we got to talk about the Cavs. Got to talk about them. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. As George Bush says. It's a week into the season, and they look good. Cavs look good. I was, though, duped before, folks. I have been duped by the Cavs. I ate the garbage last year. They were 4-2, and I was like, oh, yeah, Sexland. Sexland's fucking amazing. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton. You put them together, Sexland. That's the best backcourt name of all time. I am fucking in. Get me season tickets to Cavs games. No. Then they proceeded to go out and, win, 25 games. So, yeah, that wasn't a great prediction. Not all my predictions are. So now that the Cavs are 3-2 and on a 3-game winning streak, they beat the Clippers, the Nuggets, and the Hawks. Holy shit. And how do you do it, they ask? Was it Sexland? It was not Sexland. They had held all of those teams, all of those high-flying teams, under 100 points. The Hawks and Trae Young had 95 points. Jokic and the Nuggets at home scored 87. Paul George and the Clippers, who scored a measly 79 points. I mean, the Clippers had that many points through the third quarter against the Blazers. So, yeah, this is a different team, a different style of play. What are they doing? They're doing something that, I don't know, nobody crazy or brave enough has done. They've rolled out 3 or 4 7-footers at the same damn time on the floor. All of these 7-footers, though, you would think, okay, how does this work? I mean, that's what I thought. All of these 7-footers are different. They all have different skill sets, and because of that, they're spacing the floor really well. And, listen, I didn't see it coming. Have you ever seen, a series of individual decisions that just didn't make sense? And you're, questioning every single piece of the puzzle until they come together and you're like, oh, that was that. You got Jared Allen in a trade. You locked him down long term. Nice piece. But you did already have Andre Drummond and Larry Nance Jr. and Kevin Love getting paid $30 million a year. Then, okay, you get rid of Andre Drummond. You keep Kevin Love's fat ass. Then you draft Evan Mobley. And it's well, I don't know. What are they doing? This is the most Cavs move I've ever seen. You already have Jared Allen. Why would you need Evan Mobley? Everybody knows, Southern California players, they don't hold up. And then inexplicably signed Lauri Markkanen in free agency. And then it was I am starting to self-destruct. I really do not know how to comprehend what they are doing in their heads. What is going through their mind? What are you doing, Cleveland? How is this spacing going to be? Who is going to be at what position? You literally have 2 spots for 5 guys. What? Where are you putting Lauri Markkanen? He can't defend anybody. Larry Markkanen is a trash-ass defender. Well, if he's a 4 or a 5, he's trash. If you use him at the 3 spot, he's a fucking demon. How is Mobley going to guard bigger 5s? Are you really going to put him on the floor at the same time? Are you playing 3 big men? What's happening with Kevin Love? But somehow, some way, Jared Allen at the 5, Evan Mobley at the 4, and Lauri Markkanen at the 3 is actually somehow maybe unguardable? Maybe unscoring on themable? People are noticing. So when asked about the all-big lineup, Jared Allen said this in the postgame, because they are running through teams. Well, we just have a lot of versatility that can bring us far. I'm the defensive guy. Evan's the rookie of the year. Gonna be. I want him to be. And Lauri can shoot the hell out of the ball. So you got a rim protector. You got a huge athletic wing like Chris Bosh and Evan Mobley, and he can cause havoc. A sharpshooter. He can gun over any small forward in the league. And then they are meshing. In their 3-game winning streak, the trio has combined for 20 blocks and steals. All 3 are averaging double digits on offense. Nick Batum was in prison against Evan Mobley. He's yo, they got Markkanen at the 3? I mean, that's unusual for sure, a 7-footer. But, we got to face that to win a game. Mobley's doing great things for yesterday. He's I don't know what you want me to do. He's 7 feet tall. I'm 6'8", and I'm playing 5. He is a 3. Nick Batum, in the age of small ball, is like, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, this dude shouldn't even be on the floor in small ball lineups. And they are getting murked. Hard to get rebounds when 3 long, athletic, 7-foot monsters are boxing your ass out. And the Clippers did get out-rebounded 57-36. Hard to get your shot off over someone with an 8-foot wingspan. It's like a step back, he like steps forward one, and you are blocked. Even worse, trying to get a ball off around the rim. Imagine crossing over, cooking somebody, getting past a 7-footer. You're feeling real good. You get to the lane, and there's another 7-footer right behind him, and then another 7-footer right behind him. An impenetrable wall. Demons. Then you add in Ricky Rubio, who seems to have found he's the Colin Sexton whisperer, apparently. Like, he's like, Colin, pass the ball. Colin, everyone's making fun of you. Colin, if you want to be paid, you got to play like this. You can't just be chucking from half court whenever you want. We got 3 other guys here. And then you've got Kevin Love shockingly resurging. I don't know what he's doing. 11-7-3. That is me. I am super confused. I stayed up all night last night looking for Cavaliers podcasts on Spotify. Turns out there's not many of them. There's not a lot of Cavaliers breakdown. So what do we make of them? I don't know. They are like the real-life Monstars. That's what they are. Imagine if the Monstars came to life, came to Earth, and then put on, I think they call it wine? Wine. Yeah, wine and gold. Because last year I bought in predictably. I ate the garbage in the Cavs. They hurt me. They made me look ridiculous. People still in my mention being like, remember when you thought the Cavs were good? Ah, you're stupid. You know, like 10-year-olds. Who's here for the Cavs when they win 20 games? Like, you'd think they've turned the corner, but it's like, really, they just have Dan Gilbert as their owner and they go back to their stupid ways. But, you know, even though I'm a child of trauma, I want to believe. I have optimism in my soul, and this feels different. I feel like they could have turned a corner. But let's wait another couple of weeks and check back, because it is Cleveland, and I have been fooled before.